The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Hardman now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing to begin is Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Love. This one complete right side. Third down, 3 to go. Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. Good-looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as the quarterback. Get rid of the ball, but no matter what, you have to avoid the sack.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That complete to Jacobs. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
I don't care what defensive strategy you apply here on 3rd and real long, Mike, but you have to tackle in space. They almost let this guy pick up enough after the catch to convert a 3rd and real long. Fortunately for them, they brought him down just short. Brings up 4th down.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will take a 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Austin Eckler now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Right to the air goes Daniels. A pass complete to Noah Brown. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big game, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
On play action, Daniels. He'll take off again. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure's good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he will have the Commanders first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's into the end zone. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll get about 2. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. Second down and 8. A good play action with Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
This one is caught by Reed. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 1st down, it's Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Throwing on second down, Love. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Complete to Josh Jacobs. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt. That's going to be out of bounds, no return. And the drive's going to start from just inside the 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, if you're going to run the ball in the middle of this defensive line, you better block the big man in the middle, Mike. What a great job, not only defeating his blocks, but being able to penetrate enough to take the ball carrier down for a loss. That is a great play by the big man inside.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This has been a tough sequence right out of the jump. You work all week on your opening script, and they're usually the plays that you feel the best about to try to establish some sort of early rhythm, but through 2 plays, run and pass, all they've done is go backwards.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At the 48-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's Dobbs open left side. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. In motion, Reed. They'll run with Jacobs. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. To throw is Love. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. Here's Love. This is taken in by Dobbs.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the first down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have a Packers first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Throwing is Love. Off he goes. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Love. And he's going to slide down with the first down inside the 5. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
So there's a fine line, Mike, between giving your wide receivers every chance they can to get open downfield, but at the same time, you can't stress your protection. I think he does a nice job in this case understanding that balance.
It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. The Commanders' offense ready to get back at it. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Halftime now at Lambeau, and the Packers are on top as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports. Halftime report. Coach. Here's Eckler on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. On first down, Daniels. He's got his tight end. There's Ertz. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Daniels. And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the first down. Third and a yard. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's going to have enough for the first down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Commanders' first down.
A run here with the veteran. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
You know, we spend a lot of time praising the running backs, and deservingly so. But oftentimes, it's a combination of the scheme and the big guys up front who make it work, and that's exactly what we saw here on the big pickup.
1st and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Nice combination of vision, patience, and speed by the running back here. The vision to see the hole, the patience to let the blocks unfold, and then the speed to hit it and pick up a nice gain.
Daniels now on first down. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Here's Daniels. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have 2 defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's caught by Eckler. He is in. Austin Eckler. Touchdown, Commanders.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll go play action with Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. I think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
Here's Jacobs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. On play action, Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Love out quickly to Dobbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Love. He'll try to run for it. Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a 1st down. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the 1st down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That is caught, and they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with...
That is caught by the tight end, Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
At the RPO, this one to McLaurin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Commanders first down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
They'll motion over Samuel. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. To the air again is Daniels. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can before 3rd down. Daniels Gonna throw again. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Throwing again. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by entering Cooper. And the Packers are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, it's a win for the Packers. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all 3 phases of the game and ride that to victory. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Packers are winners as we say so long from legendary Lambeau Field.